Catching leads as a solo founder was all I used to think about, from contact forms, emails, and every social channel I could manage. But even when they eventually came through, I lost a lot of them for one reason: a late response. And it wasn't because I didn't care. It was more because while I was busy in the back office, there was no one in the front watching the door. A business owner already described the same thing, with only years of folders to show for it. By the end of this video, you'll know 3 ways to make sure that what happened to me and this owner never happens to you. This owner had a small machinery business with quotes that could take weeks depending on the complexity. They didn't have a team to handle the longer ones and was forced to shelf them until they eventually became lost. In their own words, it's contributing to physical and mental clutter, as well as guilt for not taking action. And as a fellow solopreneur, yes, this could definitely be frustrating. It's like finding a leak in your roof and spending the weekend mopping the floor. The floor gets drier, but the roof still leaks. This owner was mopping when the fix was above them the whole time. And that's exactly the different perspective that they should have been considering from the very beginning. Most owners think the fix is just faster quotes, which is half true. But there's a concept in psychology called the primacy effect that we need to understand for the other half. You've probably heard something along the lines of first impressions always matter. But no one actually talks about when and how these impressions actually form. Solomon Nash proved in the 1940s that the first things that we learn about someone carry more weight in forming our overall opinion than anything that could possibly come afterwards. Like when people fall in love with an artist, they make excuses for them when they start falling off. In a business context, this means one thing. The moment someone reaches out to your business and waits for a response, they're already answering one unconscious question: is this a reliable operation? And the silence between their question and your answer is more powerful than anything you could possibly say afterwards. Here's how we can change that. Step 1. Separate the backlog from the system. Most solopreneurs treat their backlog as a problem that's separate from the system, like a student who mounts loads of unfinished homework before a big deadline. It's easy to focus on the pile, but the smarter move is to fix the system that created it. For a student, that means handling assignments as they're assigned and not by the deadline. For a business, this means providing an answer as soon as a question is asked, even just to let them know that you'll get back to them when you're ready. That one move can help keep a lead warm long enough to help you convert. But the catch is, even though it's easy enough to just think answer quicker, sending that acknowledgement every single time a lead comes in as a busy solopreneur can link you back to the same backlog problem that we started with in the first place. That's why understanding the next step is how you break the cycle without adding anything else to your plate. Step 2. Understand the single point of failure. Every solopreneur has their own way of doing things, but the one constant that we all have is that everything runs through us alone. With no team, no backup, and multiple tasks to complete, we have a constant bottleneck that both lives and dies with us. Like an orchestra without a conductor, if we're not there to direct the parts, the whole can never come together in a cohesive manner. When the bottleneck is buried in other tasks, every inquiry waits. Most people think this is a time management problem, but it's actually a structural gap. And structural gaps don't get fixed by just trying harder. They get fixed by building something that catches what you can. The question isn't how do I respond faster? It's what runs when I can. And the answer to that question is exactly what step 3 is all about. Step 3. Prioritize acknowledgement. It's very tempting to look at slow responses and think to solve them we just need faster ones. But as intuitive as that is, that's the wrong fix for the right problem. Think about the last time you ordered something online. You didn't need it to arrive immediately. You needed that confirmation email the moment you hit purchase. Your order is confirmed, we'll keep you updated. That one automated message told you everything you needed to know. Not that the package had arrived, but that someone was working on it. That's all our leads need when they first reach out. Not a finished quote or detailed proposal. Just evidence that someone received their message and is actually working on it. And the good news is you don't need a team to do this. If you're just starting out, a simple auto reply through Gmail or your contact form's confirmation settings can handle this immediately. Free, already available, and takes maybe 20 minutes to set up. For me, I built something for my own agency that handles all my channels automatically, qualifying, routing, and acknowledging every lead the moment it comes in. If that's something you're interested in, there's more information on that in the description. But regardless of which route you take, the core principle is the same. The speed of acknowledgement and the speed of resolution are 2 completely different problems. Most owners only think about the latter, when the former is the one that's actually costing them leads. And unlike a resolution, an acknowledgement can run with or without it. I spent months making myself easier to reach, and still lost leads I never knew I had. It wasn't because my work was bad or my prices were wrong. It was because of the silence I allowed for any of that even had a chance to matter. That's the gap this owner discovered buried in years of folders, and it's probably open in your business right now. So before the next video, think about what happens the moment someone reaches out to you and you're in the middle of doing something else. Is there anything that tells them that you received it? Or is there silence until you surface? Because that silence isn't neutral. It's already answering the one question that determines whether they stay or go. Is this a reliable operation? You don't have to answer that question yourself. You just have to build something that does. If you're working on something similar and want a fresh set of eyes on it, link with me on my website. We'll work it out together.